Hello again, my friends. So, in that last lesson, we did some pretty good practice, right? Now, in this lesson, we're going to have some fun in a similar way, but a little deeper. I'll show you what I mean. So, let's talk about how to prepare some practice for this lesson. So, as you can see, there is a food pyramid image with some healthy food. And immediately on the right side of the image, we wrote some articles about them. So, we have a header that says healthy food. Now, here we've prepared a thick border framing our article, and we've tried to arrange the visibility of our article by changing the sizes and the colors of the words. Here we use the float left feature for the layout. Of course, if you wish, you may want to take the image over to the right, or you can choose different colors than the colors that we've used here. These are the features that give you creative expression, if you will. So let's go to Atom and open up and start preparing our first page. So I'm going to create two new files. These are layout.html and layout.css files. First, I want to go to the HTML file and write the changes there. So I'll write HTML and press Tab, and I'll write in healthy food right into the title. And then we can add a link tag, write the name of our CSS file in it. Now, when we switch to the body part, I'll write a div that will cover our entire page. And then here I'm writing out in the class section. And okay, so we dealt with the header part first. So for this, I'll add a H1 tag, and I'll just write in healthy food. And since the header is ready, I can add the image named healthyfood.png, which I added to the photos folder as a PNG just before. All right, so I'm writing healthy food as the alt attribute. So now it's time to add paragraphs. And like I said before, I want to add lorem ipsum in these paragraphs. So I can go to Chrome, write lorem ipsum, and then I can copy the paragraph part from any page. Then we go back to our HTML file and create 5 paragraphs. And we can save our page and have a look at what we've done. So head, pictures, and paragraphs are ready, but for now they are not where we want it to be. And, it's got to be visually appealing, remember? So that means it's time to switch to our CSS file and prepare that visual part. So first of all, I'll create the border framing for our page. You can do it using the border feature inside the body. The first value of the border property determined the thickness, the second value the color, and the third value the line type. And then I'll just make Arial the font family property and 17 pixels font size. So now I want to give some properties for this H1 tag. And what do you say? Well, make the color red and right center for the text align feature. You remember that we use this feature to align the post, right? Now, finally, I'll make the value uppercase using the text transform feature here. I know we haven't really talked about it before, but since I wanted to make all the letters big, you can just have a look at this feature, how it works, because it works in pretty much the same way. So now if we save these changes. Let's go see what's going on, because the majority of our page ought to be ready. All right, so let's take a look at the image of the page that we will prepare and see what's missing. All right, so I gave a link to the first word of our first paragraph, and with this link, we are directed to the fish page in Wikipedia. And this word is in blue and bold. And we should also pay attention to this, underlined in the second paragraph. So let's see these features and finish out our page. Now return to the HTML file, and we'll want to give a link to the first word of the first paragraph. And you can recall that we also do this by using a tag. And we specify the link that we want to give in the href attribute. And yeah, we also gave our link. So when we press the word, we can try to go to the page that we are redirected to. And yeah, we got to the Wikipedia page, as you can see here. Now, we can specify a class for the second paragraph before we proceed to our CSS file. And we'll move on to the CSS file and put in our latest features. First, specify the properties for a tag. And here we want our word to be written in blue and bold. And I'll also make the color and font weight changes for these. So next, let's say that we want to print underlines for .p2. For this, we specify the text decoration feature, underline, and yeah, let's save the changes and have a look at our page. So yeah, our page is ready. But you know what? Looking at it again, I think I want to add some more space between the article and the border here. So for this, we can just change the margin property for div, which is the out class name. And I'll write .out, and I'll give the margin value 20 pixels in all directions. And I'm refreshing here and looking at the page. Yeah, so yes, the page is the way we want it to be, and it looks ready. So that's it for this. Today we have prepared a beautiful layout, if I do say so myself, but it's a sample layout, and we did it together using both the font and the text features and box model features. So I think that's quite enough for now, and thank you for playing along. Goodbye for now. I want to see you in the next lesson. Have fun playing around.